Hey sports fans, and welcome to the Cavalier Sports Report. I'm your host, Shawn Simpson. Joining me today in the studio from our cross-country team is TJ Kimbrough-French. TJ, welcome.
It's good to be here.
So you are typically on the other side of our production setup. You are part of our JCAV production team.
Yeah, I'm usually on the other side of the camera, either in here working the camera or back in the booth doing the audio.
So what's it like being on this side underneath the lights?
It's easier. I don't have to set up. I just have all my other teammates can set up. I can just sit here, put the mic on, and just chill, just wait.
Yeah, we were commenting on the apparel that you chose to wear today. Not wearing something that was easy to clip a mic onto.
Usually you should have a collared shirt, but I thought it would be nice, to rep cross country. I don't have a cross country collared shirt, so I thought, it would be nice just to wear a cross country T-shirt, Cavaliers.
Well, we'll take that. So TJ, tell me, running cross country is different than a lot of sports because you're competing in a different way. You're competing as much against yourself as against other people. But go back to when you first started running cross country. What first drew you to running cross country?
Well, when I was a kid, in grade school and everything, I was always, just trying to run against people because I was the only thing I was good at. And in 8th grade, cross country was new to our middle school, and they were trying to get recruits. And I thought, what the heck? I don't do football, so during the season, I thought I would just run cross country, see how it went, and I found success in it.
So as far as running, you've always enjoyed running the distance events.
I loved running mid distance, which is 800 meters, 2 times around the track, or I love running the mile, which is 4 times around the track. I wasn't really fond of running mile after mile after mile after mile, but I was good at it, and so I stuck with it. And we have long runs on Saturdays where we run around. The guys, we run at least 12 to 13, 14 miles every Saturday, and that's the part that I don't like about cross country, but it does build our stamina and endurance, and it's very important to get a bunch of miles in when you're in cross country.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you is if you could. I don't know much about cross country, but can you just tell me what's the difference in your normal endurance racing, what you would see in normal track racing versus cross country?
Well, like I said, cross country there's a lot more miles. Track usually has really short, fast practices, and both are very hard. Both are really hard to do, and cross country you really have to be very mentally prepared. I think cross country is 70% mental and only 30% about running. Because if you're in shape, but you're just talking to yourself oh, I can't wait for this to be done. Oh, it's terrible. I feel pain. I'm about to die. That will just really slow you down. And because I've done it, a bunch of my teammates have done it, where you're just talking to yourself in your mind, when will this be over? And that will really slow you down. It doesn't matter how fit you are. If you're mentally just out of it, you will not run well.
Yeah. So you have to make sure that you're mentally focused whenever you're running. What is it whenever you're out on the course running? Because in cross country you're going to be running. You're not running just around a track or around a circle. You're running on the grass and in the hills and hollers, so to speak. What do you got your mind focused on to keep you going?
you have to focus on like who you want to run with. Like in cross country, it's not, well, it is and it's not a team sport where like we like have to hype ourselves up and we have to run with each other because like when we run in a pack, we run much stronger. Like when you see your teammate running, you want to stay with them. And so it's just as much of a team sport as anything else because we encourage each other. And when you feel pain when running, like especially when you're going up a hill, you just have to just fight through it. You have to remember that we've already felt this pain before in practice. We felt more pain because we practice a lot harder than our meets, and so you have to fight through it. And like the hills are my kryptonite. They're just terrible. And every time I get to a hill, I try to go faster because usually you will slow down. But going down the hill, that's fun because I have really long legs, and so that stride really makes me travel.
Yeah. So you said that you guys run as a team. You run 13, 14 miles as a team for practice. About how long is your actual race whenever you're competing?
Well, the guys run an 8K, which is 5 miles, and we strive to run 27, 28 minutes, and that's like if we all do that, that's really high up in the country. We can get the nationals with that.
Yeah. So tell us about that. How's the team doing so far this season?
We are doing pretty good. We had a good meet. We got third, our last meet, and we're just all clicking. Like this is one of the best teams I've ever been on. Everybody's getting along. We everybody likes each other, which is sometimes rare. But everybody likes each other. We hang out in the locker room. We hang out on the weekends when we're not running. We're because it's not like a team, it's more of a squad. We call it just the cross country squad now because we're just so close. We're like family right now. And we're like almost always together. Like even when we're not running.
Yeah. So last question for you. One of my favorite things to ask athletes is, what does get you? How do you get hyped? How do you get pumped up to go out and race?
I always have earbuds in my ear, whether it's practice or before a meet. I'll listen to my hype songs, which is either hip hop or like if I'm trying to get in the zone, like quiet down, I either listen to R&B or jazz. It depends on my mood. Like the song depends on my mood. I got the Pandora running, and I just like before a meet, I really like to go by myself and do my little rituals, and then I just get ready, just get hyped up, and come back to the team, and well, it's kind of like a thing we do before every single meet. We like to get together, huddle up, and pray, because like everyone on the team, we're all spiritual. We all love God, and we just trying to give Him the glory before we run, and it really puts your heart rate at ease when we do it, and we just get ready to run. That's what we do.
All right. Well, TJ, I know you guys are headed to Orlando next week for a big competition, and so good luck with that. And it's so good to have you here on this side of the camera. I know I'll be seeing you on the other side a lot, but it was great having you on this side, and good luck next week.
It was great to be here in this side of the camera.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. All right. Well, that's it for this week. So on behalf of the whole JCAV team and TJ and our cross-country team, wish them luck next week in Orlando. So this has been the Cavalier Sports Report, and I'm Shawn Simpson.